There was no time to weep. She said to me on her Sunday soul with a lot. Hey y'all, back at it again. That's the great podcast 210. Mr. Kevin G, your host. It's been a ride. It's been a ride. It's been a ride. We're about to get right to it. This troubled world can bring. Won't you help me sing? Say, don't you know we love you, sweet say. All right, y'all. I want you to come on for a few minutes this evening here. Say, you know, if you're my age, 50 plus, or if you right up under that, you know, listening to that type of music, man, it was one of those things that got you going, man. It got you going, and it got you going in a good way, man. You know, you sit back and you see your mom in there cleaning up. She got the music going loud. She got the broom as a microphone, and she just doing her thing. And you know, everybody in the house on Saturday mornings, you gonna get up and do something, and then you get put out the house. You know, you get put out, and then you think about in the evening time when you out there playing, man, how you got to be in the house. When you hear that street light go to humming, you better be running full speed down that driveway. And you better be on that porch because if you don't, if there is some consequences coming, you know, those are things that's missing this day and time. And you know, just looking back, how we take certain things for granted, man. You know, I had to scare myself. You know, let me say thanks to those that sent prayers to me. Man, you know, God is good all the time, man. You know, I was on crutches for 2 months, and I had a gout flare up, and it would leave, and then it would come back, and then it would leave, and then it would come back, and then I'd be on one crutch, and then I just about when I'm about to get off that one crutch, now I'm back on two crutches, and I went through that for 2 months, and man, it was just trying time. So, I went to Parkland. They admitted me in Parkland for 3 days, and they put me on the medicine called Anaconda. And that medicine there, man, when it whooped that gout, man, but they sent me home. I think they sent me home too soon. And a week after I got out of Parkland, I went to UT Southwestern. This way it get real at. Check this out. Dig Blues here. This way it get real at. So I'm in the ER about 6 or 7 hours. I'm frustrated. I'm mad. My foot hurting. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get to the back so they can check me out. And I told my son to wheel me up to the desk so I can tell him, hey, I'm finna go home, you know, get this stuff up off me. And just as I got up to the front, I paused. And then they said, Kelvin McGee. I said, that's me. They said, we got a room for you in the back. So they took me to the back. So now, you know, I'm feeling instant relief coming now. I'm still hurting, but the simple fact I'm going to the back. And we're finna get some action now. And I'm back there in the back a few hours. And they say, let's check you for blood clots. All right. They check me for blood clots and come back and say, hey, we're going to admit you. We found a blood clot in your calf. So just think, had I left and went home, ain't no telling what would have happened. So we have to, I understand what the circumstances look like sometimes. We have to learn patience sometimes. We got to be patient. And yeah, it is what it is. And man, after admitting me, 9 days later, I'm back out now. So I got out Saturday. I got a walker now, got a boot on my foot. Yeah. So I'm just slowly just kind of just working my way back into groove of things. And me being hard head, you know, what I do Sunday. I got out Saturday now, by 4:30, 5 o'clock Saturday. And what my hard head self do? Up working Sunday. And everybody like, hey man, you need to chill out, man. You just got out yesterday. You've been in the hospital 9 days, battling, you know, a blood clot and battling this gout. And you on the walker, man, and here it is. you out there just being foolish, man. So, I went back in, and so now I'm kind of just pacing myself now. I'm on next week. I got to get back to work. I done missed 2 months of work, man. Anybody know me? Know I go out there and get it, man. I get it. I ain't waiting on nobody to hand me nothing. I work hard for everything I need and want. So, hey, man, that's what I did. But I want to talk about patience a little bit. Patience. And before I go to talk about patience, man, let me send a big shout out to 8 Flow Orange and 12 Flow Blue. That's at UT Southwestern. Hey, man, Nurse Anna and Vacation, that was my tech. Hey, man, they did a wonderful job. Winjam also. Winjam was my night tech. Winjam, she's the truth. Hey, man, you never know how you being treated, man. The nurses could have just came in and said, "Hey, y'all, I'm gonna bring your medicine," and go back out the room and go back, making their rounds. Man, when I tell you them folks at UT Southwestern treated me like I was, y'all thought I was gonna say Trump. Hey, man, they treated me like I was on a presidential floor, man. Man, them folks treated me well, and if not tomorrow or Thursday, I'm gonna make it my business to go up to UT Southwestern, and I'm gonna have my cameras with me, and I'm going to meet with the president of the hospital, and I'm gonna let him know how them people treated me, and just, man, it was just a wonderful thing, man, and can't ask for no more than what I got, man. But hey, man, them folks treated me like royalty, man, and I want to thank everybody from housekeeping, transportation, nutrition service. Hey, man, in the UT Southwest, you get to order your food off their menu. They ain't gonna bring you no surprise. You order what you want. They had me on the 75-calorie diet, but hey, man, I got out. But I want to just thank everybody at UT Southwest family, man, for treating me the way they treated me, man. And hey, man, I understand why they ranked number one in North Texas. They the real deal at UT Southwest. So once again, shout out to everybody on 8 Flow. Shout out to everybody on 12 Flow. And just shout out to all employees at UT Southwestern, from nutrition services again, transportation, just everybody, man. They treated me with love, man. So hey, I just want to say that there. But I want to talk about patience, man. We got to just understand that in this lifetime, the older you get, you learn patience. When you're young and rowdy, you just always on the go, and you just doing things, and you can't sit still, and it takes some time for something to happen to you to slow you down. God will put something on you and show you, hey, man, you gotta sit still. You're doing too much, and man, it happened to me. So I'm still a work in progress when it comes to being patient and sitting still, and not trying to move around. But man, it was real, man. My kids were scared. Uh, my daughter asked me, "Daddy, are they gonna have to amputate your foot?" No, baby, not gonna cut my foot off. And even with my boss man, I talked to my boss man, and I think Mel scared my boss man, because my boss man said, "Hey, man, I was under the impression that you was dying." Ah, no, I ain't dying. I was just in there for a gap flare up, and they just happened to find the blood clot. But no, I wasn't dying, man. So, I appreciate everybody showing concern, man. I made a post while I was in the hospital that sometimes, this goes back to patience. Sometimes people say they deal with you. People say they're your friend, and they deal with you. And I understand sometimes, your schedule may be busy, and you can't always do what you think you can do, or do what you say you're gonna do. And when you're locked up. When you're in the hospital, that's the time that you think that you need all the support that you can get, because you're treading in some new waters. Let's put it that way. You don't know what these folks gonna come tell you, man, and how you gonna adapt to it. And you're not knowing when you're gonna go home. You're just there, and you're just making the best of the opportunity, man. So hey, man, I made a comment and said, those that deal with me, I had people say they was coming out there and see me, they never came. But it's okay, it's okay. I ain't gonna hold it. I ain't gonna hold it against them. It's all good, man. It's all good. But just going forward, you just know. And it takes sometimes when you're in a situation like that, for those that say they're your friends to reveal themselves, man. And you don't hold it against them, man. You just remember, man, and you don't be ugly with them despite everything that happened, man. You just try to just be the best possible person that you can be, man. But I will say this here, man. If you out there and you ain't going to the hospital getting checkups, and if something is wrong, man, you need to get to the hospital and get yourself checked out because you just never know. And it keep flashing back in my head. Had I left the hospital, they probably wouldn't even find that blood clot. I probably could be dead because the blood clots they do travel. So hey, man, I was just lucky that they did find it, and I'm just happy that it did, man. But hey, man, I'm happy to be back in the studio. Desperate Great Podcast 210, and hey, man, we finna do our thing. And anybody that's listening to the show, you want to call in and you got anything you want to say to me, ask me anything. 945-800-8205. Call and talk to me. I just came on for a few minutes, and man, I'm just happy to be back out, man. And I got this walk. I got a walker, a wheelchair, and a cane. So right now I'm kind of being hard hit. I'm kind of walking without that walker, but I gotta exercise. I can't just sit still because I don't need no blood clots forming. And yeah, man, I'm just gonna try to do me, man. Hard hit me, but it's gonna be okay. But like I said, I just wanted to come on for a few minutes and just talk, just touch on my experience, man, and how we got to be relevant, man, in our everyday walk, and what we got to do, man, to maintain or to sustain, man, in this walk of life, man, because nobody's promised tomorrow. Nobody's promised tomorrow. So hey, man, as I sit here, man, and I'm listening to music, I think back, like I say, in the 70s and the 80s. You hear certain kind of music, man, and it's just overwhelming. So hey, man, I just want to come on for a little bit, and we're gonna get ready to get back out of here. But I'm gonna get back to what we're doing here, listen to this type of music here, and say, and then this type of music here. If we get back to this, it's gonna be a better place, man. And to all the young people out here, you know, you gotta understand. I know this is a different era, and when I was coming up, it was a different era. And back in the day, when you would go up on them corners around them old cats that was hustling, man, they got you away from them, man. They you got real time life lessons, but they got you away from them, man. So you weren't able to go around them old cats back then. Now these young people, this day and time, they so disrespectful, man, and they entitled, man, and they feel like everything that they doing now, they started that, man. So we got to help them help themselves. So I'm challenging any man that's out there listening. Hey, man, grab a young boy, pull him to the side, and let's mentor that young boy. Through Destiny Be Great, my nonprofit, I got a program. It's called Uncles, man. And with my Uncles program, we everybody's uncles, man. And we just want to just help the kids help themselves, man. So, hey, we're going to do another show, and we're going to do it on my Monday Mention show. But I just wanted to come on a little bit. And, hey, man, just say what I said. And, it's gonna be great, man. And I'm on it now, and I'm working hard. So hey, man, I'm finna get ready to get out of there. Thanks for tuning in. That's my great podcast show. It's your host, Mr. Kevin McGee, and hey, I'm back, y'all. So hey, also tune in Friday to my brother's show, Inspired Voices, Life Behind Bars. We're about to revamp that show there. So hey, man, I'm gonna let this run about 15, 20 seconds. I'm gonna get up out of there. So hey, y'all, thank y'all again. All right, here we go. Then I go to my brother, and I say, brother, this is what he's saying. Yeah, we're gonna be everybody's brother.